All right. Oh, we live. We're live. Oh, we got the one in. We got the one in already. Hello. Nice to have you here. Got to send out the link to my Discord channel. All right. Got to put it in streams. And let's see. Okay. So, should probably put it in general as well. All right. So, we have got that squared away. Hey, Success. Hey, Gary. Got surprise. All right. Amazing. Love having you guys here. Success. Always a huge pusher of the likes. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. And sorry, I just got to get one last thing squared away here. Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right, now we're rolling. Now we're rolling. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Server 51 here. Love to see that. Right now I'm on server 35, but I will be hopping over to 51 later tonight, actually. Thank you, Surprise. I appreciate it. I love you guys as well. It means a lot to have you guys here, and I love having you all here. It's amazing. And oh, another thing, Winterfest is now officially over. I'm actually really glad. It was a crazy event. I personally may have had a little bit of a mini fireworks show going on towards the end of the event, but it was well worth it because at least on my main account. So my goal was to get all absolute totems. Um, and I know I'm sorry, I'm not like trying to flex or anything like that. Like that's not what I'm doing. I think it's kind of cool. That was my goal, and I think we did it. So I might show you guys real quick if you guys don't mind. But I hope you guys got some good stuff as well. I know there was a lot of ways you could get a lot of good items and just stuff without even having to spend money really. If you just you know did stuff normally, you didn't have to go crazy. You could probably get a lot of the skins without having to spend any money. And if your guild was pretty active in trading gifts, then things probably went pretty smooth, if I'm being honest. Which I hope that you guys were able to get everything that you wanted. I realize there's a lot of skins, but hopefully you got a lot of soul stones, right, for heroes that you liked that were available. Hopefully you guys saw that video as well. But other than that, I think today I will be just kind of going through a couple of things that I got, and feel free to let me know what you guys got as well. I'm more than happy to see what you guys got. And okay, so here are my totems. I was crazy stoked about this. So I did get. Okay, so you only got one skin on your main account. Okay. Which one did you end up getting, Surprise? I'm very curious. Which one did you end up getting? And so yeah, here I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit spoiled. I definitely got really lucky. So what ended up happening was I pulled 3 totem fragments in, I'm not even kidding, like the span of like 10 opens. Like it was crazy. Okay. So you got Dante. Dante's a really good one. So that's not a bad skin to get at all. And yeah, so one of the issues for me is I'm not gonna be able to level that up for a while, but I think that's really cool. That was my goal, and I got lucky. I mean, granted, I did um, spend a little bit to get to that point, but I'm glad that I'm done with that. Sorry. But yeah, Dante's a really good skin, and I actually highly recommend checking out Dante, especially since you got the skin. But I understand, different skins. Oh, you got a fire totem. Surprise. That in my opinion, a fire totem's way better than simply, the skins themselves. I mean, some of the skins are really helpful, but I do think that totems, in my opinion, slightly trump skins. So congrats, getting a fire totem's awesome. Um, Macman, never seen three totems at Absolute. Glad you don't on your server. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to go up against, but it's also tough to get to that point. So, you know, hopefully not too many people are getting there because it's definitely a little bit pricey. But yeah, I'm happy for you as well. Um, hey Wanma, nice to have you here. Thank you for coming in. Okay, so I need to do a couple of things for daily quests. I already did a good amount of these. I'm just gonna claim a lot of these guys. And really, so right now, a couple things I had been working on right now because a lot of people wanted me to work on getting my team to a point where I could beat Seymour. And for Seymour, you really need. Okay, so Success wants to know how many views I have now on YouTube. So on YouTube now, I want to say we're getting really close to 500,000. So right now I'm at 480,000 plus. So, we're well on our way to getting really, I mean, and the thing is, okay, I know it doesn't sound like, we're that close to 1 million, but the growth from how many views I've gotten since like when I first started, I was probably only getting like maybe like a couple hundred, in a week. So like now, right, I'm getting a lot more and there's a lot more traffic. So Success, right now I'm at like 480,000. We're working our way towards the million. That's the goal. So then I can give you guys some gifts back, and I appreciate you guys for sticking it out. And thank you for that question. I hope that answers your question. And I gotta appreciate everyone's support. I've been really, really lucky, and I've had a lot of great people helping me out along the way. So thank you so much. And thanks, Surprise. I appreciate that. Thank you. And hi, Cyril. Nice to have you here. I appreciate you guys. Couldn't do it without you guys. So you guys really, really helped me out so much. And there's not enough I can say about how great of a community there are within the Hero Wars game itself, and especially within the people that I get to hang out with and interact with. So thank you so much. It's all thanks to you guys. Appreciate it. Okay, so I am working on Astaroth right now because you guys asked me, hey, Jay, hustle it up. Let's get beaten Seymour. So right now, Astaroth's my main focus for glyphs. So once I'm done with his glyphs, the next order of operations is to work on Jew and Sebastian. So Jew, I need to work on his items and skins as well. So skins, I'm slowly getting there. I finished that first one. Right now I'm working on the critical hit chance. And so once I'm able to basically max out these skins, the next thing I'll be doing is artifacts. So with artifacts, I actually have plenty of artifact coins that I got from Winterfest. But the thing I'm lacking right now is Chaos Cores. And thank you, Success. I always appreciate you. You rock. And hey, Karsten, nice to have you here. It's always a pleasure. I love having people come back and new faces as well. So welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming. And here, yeah. So I'm working on Jew right now because you really need Jew to battle Seymour. Like that's just I think it's kind of undisputed that Jew is a major threat and does a lot of damage. Just unparalleled. Hey Jennifer, nice to have you here. I always appreciate having you here. And actually, I really like moving. I like the fact that you said I should move the time up. And I love the fact that, it's easier for me too. So thank you for suggesting that. I always appreciate that. Okay. Why is restricted mode on for your video? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. But I'll have to look into that. I'll look into that. I'm not sure why that is. Hey, Karsten. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming to the stream. It means a lot. Hey, Trainer. Nice to have you here as well. Right now, I'm just kind of, chilling, just kind of, we're just hanging out. Nothing too serious. I mean, of course, January is going to be kind of a quieter time for us in terms of events. I think towards the end of January, we typically have the Golden Galahad, contest. I'm not sure if a lot of you guys know that, but since you guys are here, I'm letting you guys know. Usually, it does happen towards the end of January. Why is restricted mode on? I don't know that it is. I couldn't tell you exactly. Sorry, Cyril. I'm not sure how to fix that. Success. Why do you stream only on Saturdays? What day? Okay, Success. You got to let me know what days you want me to when you want me to stream. We will figure something out. If you guys want me to stream more often. Hey, Rennie. Nice to have you here as well. I love seeing everyone coming in. It's amazing. But yeah, so far, just so everyone's caught up, we really aren't talking too much about the game yet. We're just kind of hanging out, and I've gotten a lot of support from you guys, and I want to thank you guys. Yeah. So what is the Golden Galahad event? So the Golden Galahad event is actually not an in-game event. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't declare it kid friendly. I'm not sure. I'll look at the settings after the stream, and I apologize that there's some restricted mode going on. I'm not really sure what's going on. I know YouTube has made some policy changes that I need to maybe look at a little bit more carefully. So I'll have to look into that, and I apologize about that. But we will try to get that figured out. Okay. Hey, Nathan, nice to have you here. No worries about being, there's no penalty for being late. Like, we're just hanging out. Like, this isn't like class where, like, if you're late, your professor or your teacher's like, you're late. What's going on? It's not like that at all. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. Carson, is Kira anything worth without her winter skin? Yeah, okay. This is a great question. Hold on. So Kira, even without her winter skin, is very, very effective. Yeah, there's no hiding or lying from the fact that Kira gains a lot from having that winter skin, right? Which is the armor penetration skin. But you can get the winter skin next winter, for example, right? You can also potentially even without her winter skin, she's actually a very, very good hero in my opinion. She's one of the 5 main heroes, or I guess I consider the twins one of those, so that's those 2 heroes are together. But that's like one of the 5 main heroes that you can build around. Kira is really, really good with or without her winter skin. A little better with, but even without it, she's amazing. I think she's a great investment. But I do think if you're gonna run with Kira, I've been saying this for a while now, but Ching Mao is really, really, really good for so many reasons. I mean, if you don't have the winter skin, I think Ching Mao will compensate for that. And so that's a really lethal combo. So I highly recommend. But that's definitely one way to go. Surprise on his PC. I love it. Go to school from Monday to Friday. Success. I feel your pain. I got school starting up in 2 weeks. So I feel your pain. You guys like the stream? Success. I love it. I've got my own personal, rally guy. I love it. Okay. Can we do a test team? Absolutely, Nathan. No problem. Whatever test team you want to do, you let me know, and we will run it. Should I buy the Bloom skin for Kira? Okay, so looking at Kira, I think the Blooming skin is a great skin to get. Yeah, so I would say if you don't have it and you use Kira, this is a very good skin to have. I mean, all of Kira's skins are amazing, honestly. I don't see any wasted statistic here. So physical attack is great when we're looking at, let's see, I know there was all right, here we go. So physical attack is great for Kira's 4th skill, where basically, the enemies, basically Kira deals more damage when you have more physical attack, and when you have more physical attack, you have a greater opportunity for this to kick in. Basically, you deal mad damage when you're just doing a basic attack, and that combined with the ricochet effect that Kira has on her basic attack makes her lethal. I've seen a strong Kira take out like almost like a quarter of a hero's health just by using a basic attack, and the Ricochet deals mad damage as well. So yes, I would say any skin that Kira has is worth investing in. I think Kira is a great hero. Can't say enough about that. So Rennie, I hope that answers your question there. Okay, so Nathan here wants this test team, and we will absolutely do it. Any questions you guys have, feel free to just toss them in chat. I will do my best to answer any questions that you guys have. I don't know everything, obviously, no one does, but I like to, try to help in any way I can. And okay, so Sebastian and the twins. So twins, we got Krista and where's Lars hiding? There's Lars. We got twins, Aurora, Celeste. Okay, yeah. So this is a pretty good team. I personally love this team. This is a team that I actually use on server 51. Okay. When can we keep up to date on you beating Seymour? I will let you know as soon as I'm done with Jew. We will be posting a video about me going after Seymour. I promise. You won't miss it. And yes, Seymour is the last boss. That's exactly right, Surprise. You're on it. Glad that you're in the know. Cormac is the boss that's tough right before that. I think he's in the previous chapter, so I think he's in 14. Anyway, he's a tough guy too, so you definitely need a lot of defense for that one. But yes, Seymour is the very last boss. That boss, the biggest issue I have with him is he has so much health, and he has some really good attacks, so you really need some healing going into that. So I really need to finish my Astaroth off and work on getting my Jew in there, because Jew can deal a lot of mad damage. And then I have to eventually work on a Faceless Martha combo, just because I need them to speed up the fight so Jew can max out his opportunity to deal a lot of damage. Okay, so I know where I need to go. It's just a matter of getting there. We will do it together, I promise. Okay, so our server arena 1 position team, Cleaver, Anvari, Yasmin, Nebula, and Martha. Okay, so I will definitely get to that very, very soon. Hey, Melissa, nice to have you here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Okay, and so we're going to take a look right now at this team, and we're going to look at some counters real quick. Then we will get to Success's team here. Okay, so with this particular team, actually, you could probably run that team that you mentioned. So let me find Cleaver. Cleaver, let's just run this team against it real quick, because I think it could be an interesting result. So Cleaver and Vari. And Vari is one of the best heroes, in my opinion, for defense and offense. I really like him, especially against the Orion boss in Adventure level 120. I think it's Adventure 11. I use Anvari, and because my Anvari is decently strong, I can win against that boss in one attack typically with Anvari. Anvari is really, really good. Okay, so we had Yasmin. Okay, that's an offensive hero. We have Nebula, good for negating any status effects. And we have Martha. Okay, so we got a lot of healing, which makes sense when you have Yasmin as your main attacker, and you have Anvari protecting your team as well. So this is a pretty balanced team. It does have a couple of minor concerns, but okay, let's run this. Let me find Martha. There's Martha. Let's run it and see what happens here. I'm going to run, so it was Success's Arena 1 position team versus this particular squad. And the reason I think Cleaver will be an effective hero against this team is because it will help bring Lars to the very front, and I think that will help take him out sooner rather than later, and Lars can kind of be a force and a little bit annoying, if I'm being honest, to deal with when you're on the opposing team. So Cleaver finally pulled him up, but it looks like Aurora and Krista are dealing some mad damage, and Celeste will not be helping Martha heal. So in this particular instance, if you want to have a team that beats your team in Arena 1 success, there you go. You got the twins. You have Aurora, Sebastian, and we also have Celeste. So to beat this team, we need to come up with a kind of a different approach. I really like Cornelius against Celeste, but I realize that Krista right now is kind of going to be an annoyance to that. So, in my experience, I found that physical attacking teams typically do pretty well against the twins. So, let me test out. So, I usually use on this server, I use Kark. So, obviously, if you use Isaac, I think Isaac is just a game changer. Automatically, like, this is going to be 10 times harder um, for this team to win. So, if I use Kark and then I put in, like, you know, Isaac and I think Nebula is usually like my go-to, and then I put in Martha. I think this would be like my go-to team off the top of my head. I mean, I haven't ran it personally recently, so I'm not entirely sure, but it should do the job. And let's see, I might be wrong, but from what I remember, it was capable of beating this team. I know Isaac also. I've gotten a lot of questions about him and how to maximize his ability to not only have the most charge go off there, as we got caught off guard by Krista surviving and winning. Um, okay. So I actually can beat this team with that team that I just used, but maybe it has to do with patronage, so maybe it didn't work out here. I will get to this. So let me try Ching Mao and my Kira team setup here. But okay, which pet should I use with Kira, Astaroth, Kark, Celeste, and Helios? And what changes should I do in my team? Yeah, okay. I think that's a great question there. Hold on, let me finish this because like I definitely should be able to beat this team. It's my own team and I've definitely lost before. Um, Crazy that I just lost. I know I've beaten this team literally on my server with that exact lineup, but I guess maybe the pets played a different role here. So that I'm a little bit thrown off. I'm not gonna lie. I know Maya is usually pretty good against this team as well, but I'm going to go with the physical attack team here. So we're going to put in Martha, and we're going to put in... okay, who do we want to go with? I guess we could put in Cornelius. Maybe we'll just go with Neb. Let's go with Nebula. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. So Ching Mao for me is like a very good hero. I really like Ching Mao, but if we lose here, I'm going to be looking kind of bad and silly. So I apologize in advance. I know the twins are really good, but I personally have definitely lost to some teams. But I guess it's possible that maybe it's just my items weren't maxed. But that seems weird. I've definitely seen this team lose to Kark teams many times. So maybe it's a Kark faceless team. That's a little bit better. Specifically, okay. All right, Lars. Lars is doing mad damage right now. All right, I'm gonna. I don't even know what just happened because like literally last week I was running these teams and they were destroying this team. Okay, Rennie, I promise I'll get back to you. I didn't forget. We will look at that. Sebastian Twins, Aurora, Celeste v Kai. Okay, so you want me to run with Kai? That's fair. Let's go ahead and try this team here, Nathan. And I apologize that I don't even know what's going on right now. I feel like that team should have, like the first team, the card team that I ran should have worked, but it didn't. And now I'm a little bit annoyed. But anyway, okay, let's run your team. We got Cleaver, Kark, Peppy, Astaroth. Okay, so we're running some tanks here. And what's the other one? We've got Kai. Okay. I'm going to try, if this one doesn't work, I'm definitely going to be running a faceless Kark combo and see what happens there. Definitely should have been able to win already in one of those combos, but I guess, it's tough again when you can't run with pets, so that's kind of annoying. So yeah, I think on these heroes I have all the skins. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they're all maxed out, but I think I have all the skins on this particular account for these heroes that I have in the matchup. Maybe not all Peppies, but most of them. Yeah, okay. I'm going to run Astaroth, Kark. We're going to run Faceless and Martha. There's Martha. Where are you at, Faceless? Faceless. Okay, we're going to run this team. This is actually a really good team because Sebastian really helps out Aurora, which can be an issue. And plus the dodge mechanic right now is definitely boosting up Aurora and the entire team a little bit more than I'd like. I usually use some pets that minimize some of that dodge effect that's available for Aurora. So I think Maya may be an answer as well. I've seen Maya teams do very well. What's a good timeout team for Arena? Yeah, so I think a good timeout team for Arena is... So a good timeout team definitely probably will have Heidi in it because Heidi's, in my opinion, one of the most annoying heroes I've ever seen. Yeah, okay, so this is... Ooh, that dodge mechanic. Wow. I definitely thought Kark was about to take out Aurora right there, but then she dodged the hit. Guys, I've seen this team literally lose. Okay. All right, we're not going to watch that. All right, we need to figure this out. This is my bad. I should have prepped for this team already, and I just did not. I slept on it. Okay. We will figure this out. I apologize, guys. We will not be stopped by it. We're going to run Kark and Yasmin. And we're going to run Astaroth, of course. We're going to go offensive. We're not going to... We're not... All right, so I'm going to run this. This definitely should work out. Let's see. Celeste. Maybe I should... I guess I'm just like debating what I should be doing here. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to give up for right now, and I'll just listen to your guys' suggestions. But here, would Phobos deal with Sebastian? Phobos definitely limits Sebastian's abilities, but it doesn't completely nullify him. It just... You have to protect Phobos and allow Phobos to ult enough. So I guess if you ran Phobos with Isaac, it could potentially work out really well, or Jorgen. But here, because, you know, again, Sebastian, so that would limit Jorgen's effectiveness. I'm just like trying to think of it like from a different point of view. I know Maya usually does really well. I haven't tested Maya, and if Kark goes down here, that's just not a good sign. But Yasmin's doing well as well. Okay, maybe I should have ran with more healing, but so far, and that's the thing too. I usually run like Axel and Oliver. I usually have patronage on all my heroes. So I'm kind of seeing that this isn't really a fair analysis because I can totally beat this team when I have my pets on my heroes. So like this is really weird to me right now. Okay. How good is a winter skin for Celeste? We'll come back to this. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to waste any more guys' time watching that. But anyway, I'll have that solution for you next week. I apologize. I'll be better prepared. So Celeste, the winter skin, I think, let me look at it. Magic attack, that's a very important one. That one I would highly recommend. Okay. Justin wants to know what the battle info was. So we can look at the battle info right now on those matchups. Okay. So the battle info on these matchups. You have Lars dealing mad damage, and Vari dealing a lot of damage as well. Cleaver didn't really deal too much, and down the line just, you know, deteriorates, but Lars and Celeste really took over here, dealing a lot of damage. Krista as well, and Aurora. Sebastian's just there for support, so that makes sense. That's the first victory. The second one, We have Krista and Lars working together. Twins doing their thing. Isaac right now seems to have gotten debuffed. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to look at that as well. Um, Something's off. We've got Krista and Lars here. The twins doing really, really well. Kira did a decent amount of damage, but Ching Mao was unable to keep up with Kira, and I think that's kind of where this team fell on its face. Here, let's take a look. Kark makes sense. Kai didn't do much, and I think this double tank kind of threw off Kark from being able to do a little more damage to take out this team. But Lars really, really went hard with that damage. I remember that fight explicitly. That drag, he did some mad damage. Okay. Now I got to go back. I can't miss Rennie's. I think it's Rennie who asked something here. Rennie said, which pet should I use? Okay. Yeah, so we're going to go to Rennie's question real quick. So she was asking about pets and which ones to use with specific heroes. So let's go up to pets, which I was working on. This is one of my focuses as well for Winterfest. Okay. So Rennie said with Astaroth. So for me with Astaroth right now, I want to say, let me just go to these different pets and patronage. So right now I have her on Krista, Faceless, Axel. So right now I have Axel on Astaroth. I think this could change in the future, but for right now, I wanted the magic attack bonus to go to Astaroth. And because of the armor, I figured my Astaroth would benefit a lot from that because it just allows me to both protect myself against. Well, magic attack allows for Astaroth's fourth skill to revive a little bit better. So that's who I use my Axel on. You can also go with Oliver. I've seen Oliver be very effective as well, but I have Oliver on my Martha. That was just my preference because health is a specific statistic that really helps for Martha. That's just what I'm doing there. And then, okay, hold on. Let's see. You said, who else did you say? You said, Kark. Okay, so for my Kark, I am using, let's see, I'm using Fenris, I believe. Yeah, so I'm using Fenris for Kark because Kark, gets the physical attack and the armor penetration. This is also really good for Kira, for example. They'd be in the same boat. Kark is really good with Fenris. Okay, who's the other one? You had Celeste. Celeste, I think, is good with, I want to say, Maya for some reason, and I can't remember exactly why that was. Let me see. Nope. We're looking for a magic attack. Let's see. I guess Mara would probably be really good with Celeste if that's available, but it's not, which is weird. So you want that magic attack. Maybe it's Merlin? Yeah, okay, so I guess I would put Merlin with Celeste since it allows for that magic attack, which is one of Celeste's key components. Then the last thing that you had here, you had one other one. Where did it go? Helios. Okay, so with Helios, you could also use Merlin, but I guess if they're on the same team, you wouldn't be able to do that. But I think that Merlin would be best for both of those guys. So you'd have to pick which one you wanted to do. Sorry, I'm getting a lot of comments here that I need to catch up on. So I'm doing that right now. Okay. In which level are the Titan Lords? How can I battle them? So they are on level 7, which is the last one in Titan Valley. So level 6 is the one where I got stuck for a long time. After level 6, you get to level 7, and the Lords, all 3 of them are right there. So that's how you can get to fight the Lords. So you have to beat all the levels prior, so 1 through 6, to get to 7, and at 7 you can face the Lords. That's how you can do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Run more counters to the Twins. Okay. To beat the Twins, try this team. I will try it right now. Anvari. Okay, so we have Anvari. probably down towards the bottom here. And Vari, Ching Mao, Kira, Dorian, Jet. Kira, Dorian, Jet. Kira. Dorian's up a little bit. I remember there's Dorian. Oh, Dorian. Okay, so here we go. Here's the team suggested by Ricardo. Probably knows more about the Twins counter than I do. I actually don't run the Twins that much, and I actually have not had very many problems with this team. So I will have to definitely do a little more testing. But I remember beating this team with Kark, also with Maya. So that one didn't quite go as planned, but that's okay. I used Ching Mao as a tank and put Dante in with Isaac and Martha with Fox. Okay, so let's test that team out. So, hey, what's up, man? Love to see the what's up, what's up. I love that. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this team real quick. So we have Malaysia saying Ching Mao as the tank, put Dante with Isaac. So Dante's the strongest power hero in game now. Okay. Fox, I heard. Isaac and Martha. Okay, Martha and Isaac. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Guys like the stream? Okay. One Eagles, one cookie. How did you get the Christmas tree frame? Oh, yeah. So that one, I definitely worked really hard. I spent a little bit of dough to get there. So you had to rank top 3 in sending gifts, I want to say, to get the frame. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay. How much have I spent on the game? More than I'd like to admit. Hopefully that's an okay answer. It's addicting. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see. Mara is best with Kark. His magic defense is poor. Yeah, and his stun gets extended. I've seen that. I've heard that Mara is not bad. But I definitely like Fenris a little bit better. I mean, I guess at the same time, if you're, it depends on what pets you have available. The reason I use Fenris over Mara is because my Fenris is stronger than my Mara. So for me, it makes more sense. But I do think that Mara is also a great option. And I think there's a point in that stun getting extended that can really help. If she is in battle, her confuse helps out a lot, especially against Lucas. Okay. Yeah, I do think there's a lot of counters to Astrid and Lucas, especially later in game. But yeah, no, I definitely agree that Mara is a good option as well for Kark. But I personally just use Fenris. Depends on what you like. I mean, they're both great options. Okay, try Maya. Okay, here we go. Try Maya. Maya. Jew. Try Maya, Jew, Sebastian, Dorian, and Jet. Okay. We'll try it out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay, Axel is good with Celeste to keep her alive. Oliver on Axel with Martha. Okay, I could see that. I think that's one approach as well. I do think there's a lot of different approaches you can take with pets, and it really kind of, you just want to make sure that they are accentuating your hero's stats, and the skills are very important as well. So I think that's good. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit behind on the comments here. Please, what is your most viewed video? I actually don't know off the top of my head. Let me take a look. Give me a sec. So my most viewed video. It looks like this team's doing well so far. It looks like you might have found the solution. But I don't want to speak too soon on that. So my most viewed video is 67K. I think it was actually my first tier video post Daredevil rework. Actually, it was 10 months ago. So that's my highest viewed video. It's at 67,000 views. I know a lot of people have translated it into different languages and have used it for themselves. So it might be more than that. But on my channel, I have 67K views from that video. So that's my highest viewed video. So hopefully that answers your question there. And it looks like this team ended up working out. So Matchman or Mockman, you got it right. You figured out that was the solution. Okay. Solid call. I'm at level 6. Okay. I'm in Hero Wars. No at Titan. Okay. I'm at level VIP 13. Awesome. Let's see. Okay. Try Astaroth, Kark, Isaac, Sebastian, and Thea. Okay, so Melissa wants me to test out this team. I got you. All right, let's do this. So we got Astaroth. We got Kark. We've got, I think it was Sebastian. We've got Isaac, and we're looking for Thea. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. There's Thea. Thea has a good silence skill. A little underrated. All right, let's check this out. And let's see how this goes. We'll speed it up a little bit here. All right, so Isaac's going off. We've got Kark doing his thing. We've got the twins doing their thing. Oof. Tough. Real close. Real close. We got Lars almost out of there, but Krista kind of seemed to pick up the slack. We can check out the stats on that one. So it looked like Kark was holding his own for a while there, and Isaac dealt a lot of damage. Wow. So Isaac dealt a lot of damage there, doing 1,000,000 damage, which I'm a little bit surprised by, but it makes sense. I'm in hindsight now. But we got the twins, you know, doing just enough to take out the entire team. And yeah, so Sebastian really just helping with some critical hits. And Aurora's dodge still a thorn in the side for that Kark team. Okay. Yeah, for VIP, you do have to make actual purchases in game. So you do have to spend money. So sadly, that is the only way to get VIP, which in my opinion kind of sucks. I don't like that, but that's kind of what it is. Top 3 to get a frame. That wasn't just a little dough. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Yeah, I definitely yeah. Hey Bubble, nice to see you're here. I'm doing well. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you for hopping on. Surprise, I don't have PayPal yet. Hey, you know what? That's completely fine. You know, playing as a free player, in my opinion, is tough, but it's also really, really rewarding when things work out in your favor. It can be a little bit annoying when you see people, you know, have VIP and maybe spend a lot of money and do, you know, just have exponential growth. But don't get discouraged. I actually think people who play and are free to play definitely have a lot of mental strength. And I think that's really important. I mean, to carry on throughout life, because sometimes, you know, sometimes you just can't put money in the game. And I think, especially for free to play players, I think I respect you guys so much for, you know, sticking with it and just kind of grinding it out every day. It's really hard, but I also think it's super rewarding. I've been in your shoes. I'm free to play on mobile, which is a little bit easier to be free to play. But I also I was free to play on Facebook as well for the first not full year, but this first 6 months that I played, I was free to play. So I completely understand where you guys are coming from, and you know, I respect you guys for that. Let me put it that way. I really do. Okay. When I will start to pay to win. Mao team penetration plus Kark is big damage. Very true. Got Martin. Hi, Martin. Nice to have you here. Good evening to you as well. Thank you for coming in. Okay. So Rufus, Celeste, Nebula, Orion, Helios is my Grand Arena team for fun. Big magic damage. All right. I might as well throw it in on here and see how it does against the Twins team. Just for kicks, right? Might as well. Okay, so we got Rufus. Rufus. Well, we have Nebula nearby, I want to say. Nebula. Rufus is probably a little higher. Rufus. Of course. How did we forget Rufus? Well, that was me. That was all me, guys. Sorry. Okay, so we have Rufus, Celeste, Nebula. Got Nebula already. There's Celeste. We need Orion and Helios. So there's Orion. Helios is the last piece of this puzzle that we need. Helios. Helios. All right, here we go. Helios. So we have Helios in here, and we've got this matchup starting right now. I think. There we go. All right. So yeah, Rufus should definitely help out. I don't know why I blanked on using Rufus, but Rufus would definitely be a good option. I think maybe even, Rufus with Maya would be really good, but Rufus should be a solid option here. Celeste got taken out, but Rufus will hold strong here. Unless he gets hit with an Aurora basic attack, he will survive. Or Sebastian happens to hit him with a physical attack. But I think this will be a timeout. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, at least you didn't completely at least it was a timeout. It wasn't a total loss there. So, all right, interesting team. We've got okay. So here's what we've got. We've got Astaroth, Thea, Yasmin, Isaac, and Sebastian. Macman, if I could send you totems, Macman, I would. I promise. I promise I would. Okay, so we've got Astaroth, Yasmin, and you don't even know, guys, when that happened. So this happened last night. So last night I had 3-star fire, 3-star water, and I'm not even kidding. In the last I had a couple of pulls left in Altar of Elements. In the last 3 pulls, I got 1 totem, 1 totem, 1 totem. I was literally yelling, screaming, in excitement. And I'm pretty sure my neighbor, 2 doors down, heard me, and I was a little embarrassed after. But I was really happy. I lost my voice the other day. I got kind of pumped up. Sorry. Okay. So sorry. Back to this. Astaroth, Thea, Yasmin. Here's Yasmin. We got Thea. Got Thea right here. We got Isaac and Sebastian. Okay, so both of those are down here. Here's Sebastian. Here's Isaac. See how this goes. If Yasmin can stay alive long enough, this will be impressive. Usually I find that the twins counter Yasmin pretty robustly, but let's see what happens here. Silent skill. Got Yasmin. Took out Aurora. That's big. But then Yasmin got taken out there. Revived by Astaroth, but is able to pull it off. Wow. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it happened. Got the dub with Yasmin and Isaac dealing mad damage again. Isaac, wow, okay. So this team won. Here are the stats on the damage dealt and damage taken. Aurora took a lot of damage. And here we have healing. So Celeste, Thea, and Astaroth did some healing there. Think that Astaroth healing is just from reviving. Could be wrong. But yeah, solid choice there, Karsten. Good call. Who played COD? I've not played COD, but I would love to experience it. I just don't have a gaming system right now because of where I'm up for school. But I would definitely play with you guys if you guys would have me. You have a friend named Fortnite Content. Okay. You must use Isaac with Nebula and Sebastian. You hate Fortnite. Okay, fair enough. Don't go. Silence is golden. I play Call of Duty. Okay. Like the stream. Okay. Just got Valkyrie's favor. The best bet, best value, speed up, and rating missions, as well as 2 to 3 expeditions. Yeah, that's true. I will say, if you do have money, the best purchase is Valkyrie's favor, which, as Evil here is saying, is you press on the you press on Valkyrie here, and I still have a couple days left on my subscription, but um, you get artifact coins daily, plus you get 150 Titanite daily, right, from the dungeon, plus you get these two extra expedition. Well, really you get one guaranteed, but eventually you'll get two expeditions unlocked. It is the best value. I think I don't remember the exact cost, but it is the best value. Evil's right. What if you had VIP 0 and bought VIP 800 from special offer? What happens? Yeah, so when you buy VIP, you level up. So bonuses here. So if you had 800, I can't see exactly how many you need for each level, but I think 800 would at least take you to VIP 2 or 3. Someone is going to have to confirm that for me because I would have to go to a different account to figure that out. But you can definitely, so however many XP it takes, you'll definitely get VIP 1 and you'll probably move on to VIP 2 with 800. So basically, if you go to the VIP, it should tell you how much those points will help. So hopefully that helps you out in figuring out exactly what you need. Okay. I don't want to get one in arena. Okay. The whole team got wiped out in an instant. Yeah, okay. Um, I didn't know it was against twins. It just what I use. Okay, gotcha. Please stream every day. All right. I mean, I don't know if I can do that, but we'll definitely figure something out. Pepsi, yeah, I do. I do like to drink a little bit of soda. It's my guilty pleasure for sure. Okay, so we got Astaroth, Dante, Martha, and Yasmin. And the first tank you get in the game. What's his name? Okay, the first tank you get is Galahad. Okay. Drinking Pepsi. Yep. All right, so Astaroth. Okay, so I have the team Astaroth, Jorgen, Lars, Krista, and Martha. I plan to change Jorgen for Nebula. What do you think? I think that's not a bad call, but I would also recommend looking into Sebastian just in case. And I'm assuming this is on Facebook. I would assume that if someone uses Jorgen against you, Sebastian will nullify that. So then Jorgen is no longer effective against your team. So I would consider having Nebula and Sebastian available, Martin. But overall, your team's amazing. If you have both of them available to switch in and out depending on your opponent, you're gonna be perfect. Okay. Galahad with the sword. Yep, Galahad is the first tank. So okay, we can test out that team, sure. So here you had, okay. So we have Galahad. We've got Astaroth. We've got Dante up top. We've got Martha and Yasmin. So here is the team that you wanted to check out. We got Martha and Yasmin down here. So very offensive team. A lot of physical damage with the exception of Martha and Astaroth. See how it plays out here. Okay. 3 spheres for 150 Titanite. Yep. VIP 4, I think, for 800 points. Okay, thank you, Mockman, for pointing that out. So you'll get to VIP 4, so you'll just be short of having that raid option of doing multiple. You can, I think, raid one time per thing, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, it'll definitely help you out. Get at least VIP 2 so you can get 15,000 skin month. Okay, yeah. Go to Arena 51, please. Yeah, I got you success. After this matchup, I will hop over to Area 51. Okay. My team, please. Surprise, did I miss it? Yep, I got you, Surprise. We're running it right now. It looks like they're struggling a little bit, though. And unfortunately, it looks like they just barely, they weren't able to hang on that one. Here are the stats if you want to take a look at that as well. So here it looks like Dante just wasn't able to get going. Maybe he's just a little too hidden, and Yasmin wasn't able to maximize her potential. Might have just had a bad dodge day for Yasmin in this matchup. Damage taken looks like Martha took a lot of damage, and Dante just wasn't able to get healed up fast enough. And yeah, Martha didn't do much healing at all here. So it looks like Lars really just kind of took over and did some mad damage right from the get-go. Just knocked out, I think, 3 or 4 heroes right there, right away. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to 51 like I said I was going to. And I'm going to keep answering your guys' questions here. So, okay. How good is the Phoenix skin on King Mao? Okay, I'll look at it over here before I hop over. I actually don't know if I have that skin over here. Phoenix skin. I would say it's pretty good, especially with the dodge component now, especially the way that they redid it recently. I have enough skins. I could buy it, but don't think I'm going to right now, just in case I need those skins for something else. But we're going to hop over to server 51. I'm also kind of debating whether I should start a brand new account on web and just be VIP 0 and play that while I'm talking with you guys. But I don't know what you guys think. I'm open to the idea. I know a lot of people have been asking me to play on web as well. So I could do that. I would end up being a VIP 0. I don't want to go crazy. I've already kind of Facebook is kind of where I'm heavily invested in right now, if I'm being honest. Okay, in your opinion, is Jet interchangeable with Nebula for a dodge team? I would say yes and no. So it depends on who you're facing. When you're facing a team that does not have Sebastian on it, Nebula is better. But in any situation where there's no Sebastian, you're good to go to exchange Nebula and Jet. So the only exception to that rule is when you see Sebastian who would nullify Jet's abilities, then I would probably go with Nebula. Other than that, you can switch them out however you see fit, I would say. So that's probably the biggest way I would go there. What team do I use for Grand Arena? My Grand Arena teams on this account are pretty weak, if I'm being honest. I really only mainly focus on my main team on this account. And here you can see I use that exact team that we were countering. I just got Cleaver on this account from the Winter Claw's letter. Like literally, that was the only way I was getting him. So that's how I got him. And then here are the heroes that I'm running right now. But on my main account, I'm running like I think I run ODH, Kark, and then I'm working on the twins as well. So that's who I kind of run. But like Arena, right? I mean, my team. I think we lost here, but you know we're doing all right. I mean, even with this team, and like you can see my power, I'm well underpowered, but this team does pretty well. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. How strong do heroes need to be for Chapter 14? Let me take a look at Chapter 14 real quick. I don't even know if I'm there. I don't always rush campaign, and I know over here I haven't been doing campaign too much. Let me take a look. So 14, I remember being kind of really tough. And this is my second account, so it's a lot weaker than my other one. But you know, we've gotten past, I think, 11 and 12. I don't know if I did 13. Oh, I did do 13. So I'm on 14 right now. The biggest thing will be beating Cormac. And for Cormac, you really need, I think, let me check the stars on, or not the stars, the items. I think were key for me. So let me see. Let me look at these items. I want to say you almost need to be at orange +4 with your entire team, I think, to safely beat Cormac. And people can let me know if I'm wrong on that, but that's what I remember doing to make sure that I won. And I used Invari. I definitely needed to use a strategy. I used 2 heroes that had defense boosting capabilities and 3 skills that were attack boosting skills. So that's what I had to do to beat Cormac. Cormac, once you hit him, and once you beat him, it's pretty smooth moving forward. But Cormac is definitely a brick. Okay. Is it necessary to have Jew in orange +4 to defeat Seymour? I want to get my Jew to red. I don't trust that I can beat him unless I have him like very strong. So I would say orange +4 or stronger is probably best. Jorgen, surprise. How strong do you hear? Yeah, okay, got that. Okay. I'm level 82 at chapter 14 Runaway Princess. So you have a really good team then, that with a lot of good synergy. But I will tell you, after Runaway Princess, when you get to Cormac, you might struggle a little bit, especially if you're only level 82. I guess the other thing is I don't like winning when I only have 1 or 2 stars, so I don't go any further. I haven't really tried Runaway Princess at all lately. Um, but this Heart of the Capital with Cormac is a major roadblock. I know a lot of people have problems there. Um, but yeah, you'll work on it. You'll get there. I promise you'll be able to beat them over time. How do you get the twins? Okay, I'll get there. Take out Cormac, have 2 heroes that have max armor bonus and alternate them for bombs. Evil, that is exactly the right strategy. I 100% back that. That is the move. How do you get the twins? So getting the twins, you can actually get them a couple of ways. I started by farming the soul stones in chapter 12. And, well, chapter 11, I guess, has them as well. So chapter 11 is where I started farming them. And then also in chapter 12. And if you can get to 13, 13 as well. But I remember as soon as I got to 10, as like the first one I could farm, I started farming them as much as I could. Then I used, so we had, I think, the spring event during, when I was playing on this account. And so I definitely got a bunch of these soulstone chests, and I used them to help me basically finish my twins. You'll also be able to get them through other events. So like CyberCon was a really good event. I got really lucky. I got, I think, 14 of these Lesser Hero Soulstone chests. So yeah, there's really no need to rush beating campaign. You guys will do it for sure. Hey Max, nice to have you here. I appreciate you coming. And yeah, I definitely have no plans on showing Seymour any mercy. Also, I've got these raindrops. I'm going to open them right now. I definitely have the capability of getting more. But I'm going to just go ahead and open them here since I can. I'm going to do it on stream. For those of you guys who haven't done them yet, this is what you have to look forward to. So there is a second level to these raindrops called the pouring raindrops. And those ones usually have different Titan Soulstones of Water Titans. So this first one usually just has this secondary capsule, which is the pouring raindrop. And then you have Titan Potions, and I think there is also Titan Skins in here as well that come up with 400. I'm just going to go ahead and skip. There's also gold. There's one avatar, but I think I've already gotten all of them on this one. So we're just going to go ahead and skip all the way down. And yeah, so we're just chilling here. I already opened all the raindrops that I had on my main account, so I'm glad I kept these around on my alternate account. So we're just going to go ahead and open these. These will probably help me out with my water titans and finishing them out. What am I waiting for on the Guardian Caskets? Okay, so with Guardian Caskets, I'm holding these guys because sometimes they have soul stones in them. And so for me, I was waiting for an event when I actually needed a lot of soul stones. So I usually just save them up. And I kind of find that you get better rewards the more you have. I don't know why that is. The RNG just seems to really like when you have like 100+ honorable Guardian boxes. So that's why I'm holding on to them. I'm going to open these 268 pouring rains. I can open the 183 for you guys as soon as I'm done with these guys. But here you can see I'm getting some of the third tier of these items, which have Hyperion Soulstones in them. Right, so there's 3 different levels. The Pouring Rain, which is the second one from the Raindrop. And then we have the Lightning. What is it called? The Lightning what? The Lightning Storm is the third one. And that one actually has Hyperion in it. So you're missing the fire one. Okay, you'll get those. I mean, we're going to have a Fire Titan event. I don't think it's going to be like right away, but we will definitely have one sooner rather than later, I believe. So I wouldn't worry about that. You'll definitely be able to get all the soul stones that you need. Okay. All right. My Jew is fully crafted. First skin max armor penetration, 57 out of 60. Nice. Those can survive Seymour, but I can get his health down to about 33%. Okay, so Evil, try working on Faceless, and here's why. So Faceless with Martha, right? You have Martha use her skill to speed up your entire team for 5 seconds. And then if you use Faceless right after that, Faceless copies Martha's speed up skill, so that basically allows you to have more time. It's really just your heroes are attacking faster during that duration, but it allows you to deal more damage as well. So I think that will help you, adding Faceless to your arsenal, Evil, will help you maximize your ability and able to finish off Seymour. Okay. You got all 9 avatars. Surprise, you got them all. Perfect. Evil has them all too. Awesome. Great reason. So hold the Guardian boxes. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to them a little bit longer. But yeah, you definitely, I think you get better rewards. You have a better chance of hitting the jackpot prizes, which is like where you get like 400 of a coin as opposed to like 20. And I know that's common with the Outland coin. So the Outland coin, if you get really lucky, you get 400 Outland coins from one opening of a chest. And you just have better odds at getting better rewards the more you have. Okay, I don't know what's taking so long here. We're going to finish these Pouring Rain, and we're going to open these 71 Lightning Storm. I actually think Hyperion may be the last Super Titan I need on this account. Because I don't think my Hyperion's absolute yet. Let me double check, though. Hopefully this will do it, though. Getting a lot of 10s, a couple of 30s, which is awesome. I think 10 and 30 is all you can get from these Lightning Storms. Let's go ahead and check out our Seymour. The water the water ones are weak. I mean, yeah, I think the water titans are definitely meant for the dungeon. Oh, we can evolve. Yay. So we're done with our titans. All of them are now absolute. It took a long time, but they're all absolute now. They're still pretty baby. And I only have, so totems on this one are probably more regular. So I have a 2-star fire totem here. That's what I have. I don't really plan on getting all of them. That's just a lot of work, and I think one account's enough to have all of them. But if I get them for free eventually, I guess I'll do that. But other than that, that's really kind of where I'm at right now on this account. Okay. Original team was Ziri, Mao, Faceless, Jew, Martha, but Faceless and Mao keep getting one-shot splatted. Oh, yeah. Seymour is really, really strong. So I understand that. Okay. Yeah, okay. I could see that. Okay, Max. Hey, Jay, I got Totem Fragment from the letter to Claus, and I was wondering if I open it, we'll get the Totem of the strongest clan I currently have. No. Do not open it. Do not open that. Max, you want to hold that until you at least have 2 fragments, because you can control, right, which ones you get. Do not open that one, at least until you at least have 2 fragments. I mean, it will, not only will it make it harder for you to get the next fragment, but you also, the one that you get from Winter Claus is random, so you will not necessarily get the one that you want, which is the one for your strongest team. So no, that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. Do not open it because it's a random one. It could be any of them. And I know a lot of people have made that mistake and asked me about it after, but at that point you can't really do anything after the fact. So I'm glad you asked me. Do not open it if you can avoid it, and just try to get that second one, honestly, from the Altar of Elements before you just move on to opening that one. So that's my advice. Your totem is 1 level above mine. Well, that's awesome. Congrats. I mean, looks like you're doing some great things there, ? And I'm sure that, it works out for you because, even at my level, it seems to work out pretty well. So I'm stoked with it. Hey, Brian, nice to have you here. I definitely, I didn't realize I had 154 certificates. I like that. But yeah, good night, success. Thank you for coming in. I'm definitely about to end this stream relatively soon. I just wanted to kind of take a look at the airship real quick before I do that. You're waiting for someone to beat Seymour on auto. I think I've seen. I actually haven't seen anyone auto beat Seymour yet. Maybe I'll have to work on that. Your fire team is 50k, and you got the fire totem. Perfect. That's really good. Keep it up. That fire team, I think, does the most damage and is really, really good. I actually think it's the strongest attacking one. I think the earth one is the best defensive one. And I think the water one's best for the dungeon. So, your water's at 41k. Yeah, no chaos cores. Yeah, I definitely need to get some of those. Yeah, absolutely, Max. More than happy to help. And actually, right now, I think I'm going to call that a night on the stream tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I will make this stream public. I appreciate it. Feel free to, leave a thumbs up like surprise and success has been saying all night. But thank you so much, guys. And I look forward to seeing you all in Dominion.